Here we go, welcome everybody to Red Dead Redemption. I'm just going to get started, if I'm honest. Don't need to waste any time, let's just get started. So we're playing on the PS3, now... The PlayStation 3 version is a little bit, I don't want to say shonkier, but... In the Xbox 360, you have a resolution upscaler, like a piece of hardware that takes a 720 game like Red Dead Redemption and sort of upscales it, obviously, to 1080p, which is great for a monitor like mine, which is 1080p. The PS3 does not have that. Now, it's probably not going to show up for you guys because I only stream at 720 anyway, but if it seems a bit fuzzy, that'll be why. Everything's a little bit stretched. Alright, we're just going to play normal mode. We're going to go on the old normal. Let's get started. Single player save cannot be found. I would love to create a new save. Yes, don't turn off the system while you're auto-saving, guys. If you can get a copy of it Unholy, I highly recommend you do it. Because it's amazing. Exodus in America. Let's get started. Yeah, this game is so cool. Also loading times. It's been a while since I've played anything on a disc. It's been a very long time. Hoping it's not gonna take, like, it only has to load in once. It's just gonna do one big load at the start and then we'll be alright. Here we go. This is Boat. They seem pretty desperate to get off that boat, don't they? You want... yeah. Undead Nightmare is sort of... It's definitely designed to be played after you've played the original Red Dead. Health benefits of smoking, I love it. Think I'm in a bit of trouble. Just a little bit of trouble. Game sound is a little low, okay. I'll wait until after this cutscene to fix that. Cool, I can pause it. I'm just gonna, like I say, just gonna up the game sound a little bit. I have to have it super low because of, See, this is what happens every time I mess around with the game audio. It resets the capture card, which is why I'm glad I could pause that. There we go. Get on that train. No, that's right, I'd rather it was fixed.
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this
Thank
savage
goodness.
land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to it.
And that's what's truly important. that rich old white women approve of you.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
A little bit of your accent, is it, Chibi? A little bit of home.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out
Just talking madness, you guys.
a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Crazy talk.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war.
Alright, fair enough.
I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Please don't be judgmental.
The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
God, could you imagine being stuck on a train with those two? I think I'd rather walk.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing.
Very confusing.
But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
We're here. Yeah, any sentence like, I'm not racist, but just stop. Give up. It's not worth it. Okay, go. Welcome to Armadillo Station. Fucking love this game, man. I can spend forever looking around. Samuel John Tortalo, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the show. Happy thoughts to you. Apologies, I missed your follow there in the cutscene. Pardon me, sir. Don't mind me. You just carry on lying in that dust.
Mr. Marston, over here!
Do. Oh, that fucking honky-tonk piano. So good.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
Look at this guy's fucking beard.
Friends from Blackwater hired me.
Beard.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Do. Person can't be too careful. Gotta arm those dildos. Yep. Yeah, it's a little bit shoddy with the textures, resolution, anti-aliasing, stuff like that, but I like it. It looks gritty.
Mr. Marston? Alrighty, Mr. Marston, let's
It's a video game set in the Untamed West. I think it looks good to be this sort of
now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
messy.
I ain't so sure about that. Let's get going, Mr. Marston. The marshal
Ooh,
don't-
before we get started, I've just noticed something. See, it says there's got golden guns turned off. Now, golden guns is a DLC pack that turns your guns into gold. Apparently that's off, but it would appear that
Kind of behavior.
I've still got a golden gun.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's
All right,
right.
here we go.
Taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent
I was gonna
fella?
say.
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
Yeah, you know how things
So
is,
what are you
guys.
doing
Come
up
on.
at the fort?
I'm
Bit
looking
of gold
for an
hunting.
old
Never
friend.
done that before.
Well, like I says, you ain't
Good
gonna
stuff.
find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Yep. We're after a man called Bill Williamson. Which is silly, because that name means his name is William
Are
Williamson.
you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
You totally went gold hunting when you didn't know what to do with your life, see? And look at where you are now. Rich and famous. Hey, felony. You do a Clint Eastwood where you play through just glare at people? I mean, I can.
Yeah.
Don't imagine it's going to get us particularly far.
Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
I don't get told.
Giddy up.
Totally rich and famous. I know it. I knew it.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
I'm so matter of fact and down to business.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Them coyotes. Hey, Saiju, how are you, mate? How's it going, buddy?
Whoa now.
Easy.
Yep. Looks like a fort to me.
This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Dans321, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the show. Happy thoughts from my brain into yours. Alright. Approach the fort. Sure, only good things can happen here. Oh, good job, Chibi. Yep. Only good stuff here. Only got to bed around 5 AM. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Alright, what do we got? Morning, Cadrigor. How are you, mate?
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now.
Go away!
Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like
There's a
I
few
need
more of them than I was
saving?
expecting.
Bill,
Hey,
please.
Psychotic.
They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Fair enough.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Alright. I mean, I can go get a bigger hat.
Oh. Poor John.
Well, that didn't go well for me, did it? How is the clock? What time is it? It is currently 9:20 in the morning. In the AMs. Maybe just something about the name Chibi. Maybe Bill just brings out the worst in people. I mean, that definitely isn't where I got shot. Unless I dragged myself over there. Yeah, go on. That's it, guys. End of the game. We get shot, we die. Our stuff gets stolen and our corpse gets robbed by these two. The end. Hope you all enjoyed Red Dead Redemption. 10 for you. You in like Germany, Poland, that sort of area? Central Europe. New friends, old problems. Ah, loading screens. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've had to deal with loading screens. Or at least, disk-based loads.
Well, you're alive.
Think so.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay.
Sweden time,
Once
cool.
you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie
Ooh,
McFarlane.
good to know, miss.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have.
Yeah, I need my hat, man. Can't just...
And
I need my hat.
what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that.
That does not look like a healthy bandage. Like, the colours of that bandage? It's not cool. It's not sexy. Look at it. That's an infection just waiting to happen. Alrighty. Bonnie is the blue blob on your map. Okay. Alright, so we've got ourselves a nice cutting knife. Revolver. Hey, and our gun's not golden anymore, which is nice. Perfect. Good to know. Bandage above your clothing is the most useful way. It's probably like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm honest. It's probably one underneath as well. But that's a real mess. I mean, the best part is like if we can get right in there and have a good look, which, you know, like the wound actually seems like it's above the bandage, which, yeah. Quick FYI, not many people survived getting shot back in the West.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Alright. Where are you going? What stupid ass run is that? Hold circle to focus on important places, people, and events. Okay.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you.
Take your word for it. I know literally nothing about horses, so
Real ranch looks like.
just gonna, yeah, I just agree with you. It's a good horse. Sure, why not? Earn your medical bills for $15. I mean, $15 back then is like what? $150 now? Probably more. Alright, let's do the whistle stop tour.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
General store, you can get hardware, tobacco, some goods, and other stuff.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but
Yep.
it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses.
Looks like a
than
box for
you've
horses to me.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard
Out of the way,
to
chicken.
erase.
I have no idea how any of this works, but yep. If I had to pick a big circle to put horses in,
Things sure have
Yep.
changed since the
Looks
line
good to
finally
me.
got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
and a freaking train
Is that
station.
such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Need to smoke ward. How will, yeah, exactly. The new healing properties of cigarettes.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
That's one big barn for a single man to build. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't, but wouldn't surprise me if he had some
And
help.
here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head
I'll take
out
the
on
point in whistling. The
patrol.
music in this game
You
is
need no
so good.
complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Whew. Hitch up that horse. So if you hitch a horse, it saves it, basically.
Come
There are
on,
different kinds of horses you can get.
to rest.
If I was playing this on expert mode, or sorry, hardcore difficulty, you can actually lose your horse. If your horse gets killed, that's it. You've got to go find or buy another one. But unfortunately, expert mode adds too much other rubbish that I don't like.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Just trying to get too much blood on the sofa. Alright? Try not to bleed on everything.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Do love a little bit of beautiful country. Do you see how when he woke up, he immediately went for his gun?
Come on then, let's mount up.
Kind of
and
cool
take a look
stuff. Like,
around.
the kind of cool little bits about this game that I really love. All Rockstar games have got that sort of attention to detail. So nice. How's the game volume, guys? Is everything loud enough now? Yup.
Right.
Wish I could do a little
Follow
hop
me.
like that.
Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Alright, what looks suspicious in this kind of landscape, guys?
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
It's a good volume, awesome. Someone managed to pick up his vest. Hey, maybe got it brought to her. Or maybe it was already there.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Hey,
Rabbits!
Come on then. Time to put that blood
All
to
right.
good use.
The shooting in this game is so satisfying.
Kill those little varmints. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters.
Got away.
Now back up. We should check out the rest of the range.
Rabbits eating all the damn food. Alright, we need that. And look at all these goddamn plants. Plants as far as the eye can see.
Plenty of ground to cover.
And the rabbits come and eat our food.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
it ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Probably point out, yep, for people like Chibi,
Damn coyotes are back. We can't afford
there's a
to
little bit of
lose
hunting
more
in this
livestock.
game.
Kill him, Mr. Marston. That coyote won't be back.
Coyotes hint. See, they're here to kill the chickens. We either need to kill the coyotes or the chickens.
Dead now.
Good
How many more we got?
Marston.
Yeah.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens.
The horse is still alright.
I'll show you the way.
I mean, you use a lot of the rabbit parts and stuff. You can, when you kill animals, you take their sort of take their skins and their meat, and you can
No,
sell it,
You can actually handle a rifle.
or you can use it to craft
Something I've had
new.
a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't
Yeah,
really
he kind of
come
just
into
shot
it,
me.
miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Yeah, she's not got the best aim, but then I don't like NPCs who do all the work for you.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Yes, it is. This is my house. Oh, horse, what are you doing? There we go. Hitch her on up.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Making friends all over the shop. Beautiful. You can sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. Alright. You sleep, you'll wake up 6 hours later. You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. Cool. The idea of taking a life and then doing nothing with the body just feels awful. Well, that's kind of, if we're honest, that's kind of the theme of the game we're playing, isn't it? Kind of put you guys a little on edge with the natives. Right. We can wear the gentleman's attire because we've got the DLC. There's a bunch of undiscovered outfits that we haven't got yet. Expert hunter, savvy merchant. Okay. Don't need to do any of that yet. Beautiful. Some people even deal in valuable information about surroundings in the form of maps or newspapers. Okay, cool. Go to the Be on Your Bap to speak with Bonnie McFarlane. Here's our map. There's a Bonnie. Look at this map though. How cool is this map? The answer? It is so cool. I'm a big fan of maps in games. A map can really make or break the immersion. Alright, first thing in the morning, can we help? Obstacles in our path. That's the name of the game.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
You don't just let yourself into someone's house, that's not cool, man.
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson, or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem...
Well, man of mystery.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man.
I like her.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, man.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
I just like to point out that I've recently recovered from being shot in the ribs, so, yeah, let's go for a riding race.
Alright, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
That's definitely not going to cause some damage.
Come on, boy.
Come on!
Alright, early morning race, here we go.
Whoa there. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I see, you say go after you say start. Oh, cool.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarlane.
So if you guys look at my mini-map on the far left there, you can see a tiny blue bar on the left-hand side of it. That's my horse's stamina.
This sure beats milking cows.
If I start sprinting for too long, it goes red. And if I keep sprinting after it goes red, the horse is likely to throw me. Now, I can gain the horse's
I
trust,
bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarlane.
but until then, my horse is just going to be...
How you doing back there?
God damn it. Stop explaining the race and win it, damn it. Your horse also, yeah, says up there, horse also travels faster when you're on a paved road or on a beaten track,
Come on.
rather than just through the wilderness.
Yeah. Don't go easy on me.
Wouldn't dare, love. Wouldn't dare. Excuse you?
Isn't this jolly?
Go.
You'll have to do better than that.
Well, that's kind of the plan.
Try to keep up, will you?
I just want to know who lit all these fires. Whose job was it to light all these fires to guide our way?
I have got you now.
Oh yeah, just jump the fence. That's exactly where I wanted you to go, stupid horse.
Let's go.
See you at the finish line. This is gonna be close. Come on, boy.
Fucking rocks, man. I think the rocks just cost me the race. Wow, she is just full of the trash talk, isn't she?
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
And she's loud.
Well, I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland. Would you like me to slow down?
There we go. That's my turn to talk smack.
Let's go. Should I wait for you to catch up? You still think you're gonna win this, don't you? Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland.
There we go. Winner.
Easy.
Oh yeah.
How are you today?
All of that on smashed ribs.
That was fun.
Sure, why not?
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Woo, go team. Love it. Okay, Marshall Johnson's available to talk on your map in Armadillo. Travel to the M on your map. Or we could do another Bonnie mission. Well, while we're right here, may as well do the Bonnie mission. Gained fame and infamy. Well, they're actually two different scales.
How are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
I need to go that way anyway. Perfect.
Take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
So there are two scales in this game. There is sort of fame, which goes up in a log, like just goes straight up. You're either famous or not famous. And then there's honor, which goes up or down.
I have you to thank for that, Miss.
Treated nicer with higher honor, and worse with more dishonor. Welcome back, Kenji.
No, Miss, I have not.
Well, that's relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, Miss.
Let's get this to Armadillo.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say
I'm good,
feel
Kenji. I hope you're doing well, mate. Ooh, a deer.
I'm not, Miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories.
Oh god, I killed that guy.
And neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish.
I think we should probably get out of here. We did literally just kill a man.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny?
Best friends forever. Oh god. Jesus, get out of the road.
You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid,
That's where we're going.
perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Hey Gary, how are you today, mate? Guys, go and follow Gary Faceman. It's worth it. Do it.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great
This game is
Plains.
so gorgeous.
Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what
You're not the
point
Queen of
during
England.
the day of hunting down outlaws
How dare
do you
you.
find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me. So who's looking at
On your way to the dentist. Oh god, enjoy that.
Oh, well, he's not
Rather
my
you
own,
than me,
as
mate.
far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Alright, welcome to town. Welcome to Armadillo. Last time we were here, we met a drunk guy and then got shot. So, what exciting adventures await us now?
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
Yeah, looks good.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine.
What if I don't want medicine?
First one's on me.
Thank you, miss.
Medicine sounds gross.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life.
And back then, medicine was gross.
Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
My face keeps clipping through my hat every now and then.
Good morning.
Alright, in we go. Saving you from this dreadful bike ride. I'm glad to help. Doc,
The whole town needs my expertise.
what do we got? I don't remember if there was a first-person view in this or not. That right there is not a particularly accurate poster on the human body, but better than nothing, I guess. All right, Doc. Medicine me.
You need something.
Give me that tincture.
Thank you very much.
Maybe it's time I bought a new buggy, or perhaps
Biking to and from the dentist. Wow, that is hardcore. Press select. Go to the medicine. Brilliant. Healthy. But ignore the fact that it was more likely to... Well, it was just as likely to kill you as otherwise. Perfect.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome.
Glad to help.
Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
I don't know, you get shot once, you get shot one time, and they hold it against you for the rest of your life. You're like, oh, you're that guy who got shot. Don't get shot, shot guy. If you want to leave Armadillo, there are usually stagecoaches loading and unloading around the freight station. Good to know. Taxi service. Yeah, it's not going to be that bad. If anything, the bike ride's going to help because it's going to distract you from when the anesthetic wears off. So yeah, getting a bike ride back ain't a bad idea. Okay, welcome to town. First thing I want to do is go to the gun shop because this is the Wild West and goddamn, you ain't nothing if you haven't got a decent gun. Oh, too expensive, too expensive, too expensive. Zero money. Zero money in the whole world.
Why, thank you.
Probably find some cash from somewhere, shouldn't we? Game's so cool. Like, the Wild West is a time I wish I could sort of... I don't want to say live in, because I'm a big fan of my modern medicine and not getting shot in the street. But... it would have been nice to see it. I still wish I could visit, like... Central Southern America and all that. These border towns and stuff. Alright, should we see what the, see what the sheriff's got in store for us? See, I've got a bike. It's downstairs under some tarpaulin. Don't think it works.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Oh, delicious.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's
Ain't doing shit.
going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down.
Put it down, dumbass.
You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Man, the sheriff seems like a badass.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
So much spitting everywhere. The floor must be sticky as hell.
You. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county.
That wasn't a yes or a no.
Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here.
Alright, fair enough.
Whole world has problems, mister. And I'm here, doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're persistent,
Hey, Woder.
cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
This game is one of my favorites, yep. Top 3, top 5 games. Not sure which.
Come on then, Marston.
Go deal with some hoods in some saloons. That synchronized walk animation, though.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on
Yeah,
the
put your
stations
gun away.
in and out of town.
Not there yet.
Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it...
Drag some random civilian around by your rope. Yep, it'll work.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole.
Nice fucking hat, mate, though. I want that hat.
Mount up, Marston.
I'm drinking whiskey for this game. It's because it's 10 o'clock in the morning, mate.
Seen it. Come on, don't lose him.
You coming? Don't know if he's coming or not. Cesar, thank you for the host. How are you today?
Walton's as bad as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the
Ain't.
law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing.
That's a concerning
fast.
statement.
How long's easy money for easy work?
Chola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge. These boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Like, we're right behind him and just shouting about how we're gonna kill his gang and we're gonna capture him. Like, it's not that noisy out here. I'm fairly sure he can hear us. Alright, where is he? Where he be?
Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Alright. Go rustle us up some bandits.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot. Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
Oh, easy with the shooting there, we on my head.
Take that bastard behind the crate.
So much for cover!
Alright. Kill us some bad guys.
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you.
Stay with me. Take that.
Now, how was the Deadeye work again? Like so. So you got Deadeye mode, which lets you bullet time shit.
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered.
Guns are so good in this game. Just the sound they make.
You fools aren't dead already!
There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them.
You boys just ain't that tough.
Oh my good God.
Who's that?
Got him.
Follow me. Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can.
How the hell am I supposed to take him alive? Whoa, 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 whoa.
He's Bolton. Try to take him alive. I want that bastard.
Shoot him in the legs to take him alive.
I'll be back for you two later.
Alright, that works.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Awesome. Love that. During Deadeye, target locations where you're going to shoot, release from up. That's level 2 Deadeye Wodo. There's different levels.
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
So level 1 Deadeye is only a slow-mo shooting. Level 2 Deadeye lets you sort of drag your reticule over a target and it will just lock on automatically. And I think level 3 lets you pick where you place your shots. Alright. Good job. Now, do any of you have anything good on you? Okay, so you get honor and dishonor, depending on how you act. Alright, what were you guys holding out on us? Whole bunch of dollars, love it. Give me all that cash. Travel quickly back to town using the travel destination feature of your camp. I'm not using fast travel in this game. This game's way too much fun just walking around and exploring to use fast travel. Alright, cash and bullets. Love it. Alright, time for a quick break I think. It's been an hour. Let's go take a quick break. Thank you for being here, guys.